So I was going through my YouTube analytics for both channels, that is Mpesa Finance as well as the Travel with Mpesa, and I came on some very interesting statistics. I have been on YouTube combined for about 4 years now, but in the last 1 year I have had and seen the most traction on my channels. So for example, I went from less than 1,000 subscribers on the Travel with Mpesa channel last year, and in less than 1 year I am currently at almost 48,000 subscribers. And then on this particular channel you are on, I moved, it's taken me like almost 4 years to get to just 6,700 subscribers. And then in terms of views combined for both channels, I am currently at almost 1.9 on the Travel with Mpesa, 1.9 million Travel with Mpesa, and almost 200,000, maybe less, I think 170,000 thereabouts on this channel you are on. In terms of money, upwards of 10,000 US dollars, and it's been an interesting program, mostly from the YouTube partner program, and that's why I thought, let me share what I have learned, especially after more than 2 million views on YouTube. So here's what I have learned throughout this process, the 4 years on YouTube, and I'm also going to talk about how I did it and what I have learned so far. So number one, I learned you have to focus on uploading. Yeah, record your video, hit publish, rinse, repeat. Record, hit publish, rinse, repeat. And this is especially very important when you are just starting out. And the advantage is that no one knows you. Yeah, you're probably the only person who's watching your videos anyway, so you can be able to actually focus on creating content and getting better by the day, which leads me to point number 2. Focus on improving with every video. That should be your main focus, especially when you are starting. So do something better for your channel every day. So for example, you could say, this week I'm going to focus on my lighting, next week I'm going to focus on the hooks and the intros, the next one I'm going to focus on a thumbnail, the next video I'm going to focus on a sweet spot for video length, the next one I'm going to focus on scripting and the like. So just make sure every single video you up your game and become better. Number 3, forget about niching down. I know everybody talks about, oh, get a niche and blah blah blah. If you focus on creating content, making videos that you like, on topics that you are either learning or those that you already are an expert on, with the time you're gonna find the sweet spot between your skills, your interests, and what your audience needs, and that's what you're gonna do. So whatever content you create on as many topics as much as possible. Whatever you see is resonating with your audience, create more of that. Number 4, quantity over quality. And I always say, forget about, oh, how beautiful is this video, how well edited is this video. Especially when you are starting out, focus on quantity, because the more you keep doing one thing, the better you become at it. So if you focus on creating content, focus on actually, I always say done is better than perfect. So forget about doing one video and then spending 3 weeks trying to just edit this video and make it really good. Just record, hit publish. And remember, YouTube has a delete button. It has a private feature, so you can actually, with the time as you create your videos, you can decide to hide them. Later on you can decide to delete them. There's that option. So focus on from day one, create. Forget about planning, forget about watching 1,000 YouTube videos on how to be a YouTuber, forget about reading 1 million books. Just focus on going for it, publishing, quantity. Number 5, you have to forget about just focusing on the destination, but also go through the journey and enjoy it. So I know for every new YouTuber, there's always that elusive first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Guys, don't even think about it. You focus on creating content and those numbers will come on their own. Enjoy the process of creating your videos and tell yourself, like I personally told myself, even if I don't get monetized, I know I am going to be better at public speaking. I am going to be better at thinking on my feet. I am going to be better on my camera presence, and I am almost certain 400 plus videos later, just for one channel, Travel with Tali, I am so much better in terms of my articulation skills, on my video presence, on my editing skills and all that. So even if you do not get subscribers, you are definitely going to be better at what you do. And then number 6, it's never that serious, guys. Yeah, so do not start on day one with, I need to make sure that I have the best gear, I have the best lights, I have the best editor from video number 1. If you can afford it, if you already have the skills, well and good, but don't kill yourself. As you can see right now, I actually have a DSLR camera that I bought in 2018 when I decided to become a YouTuber, but for the last 1 year, for which I have received the most traction, I have never actually shot any video on the DSLR because A, it takes so much time to edit, but I use my phone. Even right now, I'm shooting this video on my phone. It's so simple. I'm gonna shoot the video and I'm just gonna upload it straight from my phone. Easy peasy. When I come up with an idea in the middle of nowhere, I don't have to worry about whipping out a whole DSLR camera. I just pull up my phone, record, and hit publish. So that's what you want to do. Just get a phone. That's all you need. You get a phone, get some Wi-Fi, script, record, edit if you can, hit publish. It's as simple as that, guys. Number 7, and I've already talked about this, 400 plus videos just on one channel later, and nearly 48,000 subscribers. What I did is to focus on uploading, and the numbers came, and that's what I would encourage you to do. Forget about all these vanity metrics, especially when you're starting out. It's so disheartening every time you refresh your videos and you find there's 3 likes, and then you refresh again, there's 4 likes, 4 views, and you refresh again, there's 6 views, and these are just your views, guys. It's so disheartening. But do not focus on these matrices. You focus on creating your content. The numbers will come on their own. Number 8, use your unique value proposition. What makes you different to your advantage? So why this is important is because there's really nothing new under the sun, but the way you execute, the way you add your oomph, the way you add your personal experience is what makes your YouTube videos different from the next YouTuber. So if, let's say, for example, you are good at cooking, but you also love to travel, you can create a YouTube channel around traveling and cooking at the same time. If, let's say, you are you won the green card and moved to the United States, you can create YouTube videos documenting your journey to the US. Or if, let's say, you got Canada PR, you can create videos around how somebody can move to Canada, for example. Number 9, build systems and routines around your YouTube channel. This is whereby you find something that works for you and use it. So for example, in my case, I focus on reading at least 4 to 5 articles, get ideas, get some scripting formats from there, and then I edit it around my own experiences. And then usually I do my recordings on Sunday, unless of course I am going live, which can happen pretty much anytime. So find what works for you and then keep doing it. Last but not least, patience and consistency will take you places, guys. I know when you look at the statistics on YouTubers, especially the bigger YouTubers, it looks like, gosh, this guy's just made it overnight, and it may look like these guys are really, really doing well in a short period of time. But trust me, with YouTube, there's nothing like overnight success. Whatever looks like overnight success, there's a lot of behind the scenes that you do not see. So for example, if you just looked at Travel with Tali YouTube channel, it's less than 2 years old, but it looks like it's my best performing channel. However, what you do not see is that there's 6 other YouTube channels that I have that came before this one. So by the time I was starting Travel with Tali, I already had learned all the ropes. I knew all the shortcuts, and I knew everything that goes around being a YouTuber. So there's a lot of behind the scenes that happened by the time Travel with Tali as a channel was coming up. So you need to be very patient. You have to be consistent. Focus on creating content. The algorithm loves consistency, and it will pay in the long run. If your audiences see that you're always creating content for them, you're always having fresh resources for them, they'll always keep coming back, and that's what you want for people to view your videos. Okay, keep focusing on getting better and quantity is what is gonna get you there. So guys, that's it for today in terms of what I have learned, having received more than 2 million views on YouTube and nearly almost 50,000 subscribers on just one channel alone, and more than 10,000 US dollars over the time. Let me know in the comment section below which one of these lessons learned resonated most with you, and how is it going with the YouTube channel. Let me know what you have learned in the comment section below. Thank you for staying up to the very end. I will definitely see you on the next one.